Okay, so I'm going to make the stuffing with some couscous that we've prepared already and some garlic and red pepper. And I'm going to include the long parts of the tentacles and the wings. I've just cut off the last of the wing. Here we have the red pepper and garlic, which has been cooked already. Put the long tentacles, not the short ones, we've still got those for decoration, in. Cook that. Of course it will cook inside the squid as well. And then a little bit of tarragon, fresh tarragon, fresh French tarragon, and then some couscous, which we've made quite solid. Mix it all together. It's going to cook. The squid are going to be cooked in a tomato sauce, or in chopped tomato, so this doesn't need to be too wet. There we are. A little bit of sea salt with seaweed. Put it over your hand so that you've got more control over it, but also so that steam from the cooking doesn't get back into the bottle. Black pepper and sea salt. We'll leave that to cool before we stuff. If it looks a little bit dry, you can just put a bit of lemon juice in as well. And when it's cool to handle, when it's cool enough to handle, we'll stuff the squid. So this is the couscous, red pepper, garlic, the wings and bits of tentacles of the squid, and some seasoning, tarragon and other seasoning. So you need to get a spoon which will fit into the squid itself, and start spooning it in and allowing it to drop down. What will also happen, of course, is that when it's cooked again, the couscous will expand. I'm going to get it right down to the bottom of the squid, so you will have to use fingers, but not to overstuff it. We have a nice tentacle going in there. There we go. You could, if you wanted to, close it up with a cocktail stick, but part of the charm is that it all squeezes out when it's cooked, so it doesn't really matter. Squeeze it down to the bottom and put it in your baking dish. Okay, so I finished preparing the 3 small squid. Any couscous that's been left over I've just put into the tray like that. I'm going to do 2 more things. One is to cover it with a tomato sauce, and the other is to decorate it. So the first thing to do is, in a pan, heat up some olive oil, not much, just a little. And we're going to just fry the 3 sets of tentacles for decoration. I've also got some basil and some lemon thyme, and just a tiny bit of cheese I had left over. I'll just sprinkle that on the top. And I'm just using a ready-made chopped up tomato in concentrated tomato juice. So let's see how these go. It's to be quite hot. Now, we'll just fry the tentacles, keep them all together. Helps give them a nice little colour as well to put on top of the squid. That lovely purple colour. Turn that off. Okay, so the last bit, I'm just going to use this ready done tomato, ready chopped tomato, so you can use them out of a tin as well. And top it up with a little hot water. And the rest of the tomato out. A little wetter. That will help the couscous bulk up. And I'm going to put the fried tentacles in. A little bit of lemon thyme, a little bit of basil. You can use any herbs you want, of course, and then just because I had it, I'll top it off with a little bit of cheese. Chopped up. This is sheep's cheese, I think. And there we go. That'll go in the oven for about half an hour at about number 4, I think. And because it's all, the only thing that has to cook, of course, is the flesh of the squid. Everything else is cooked.